So here we are back with the second round of 1980, and this time it's gonna be a little different as I'm not gonna do it all by myself. I've got a partner in crime for this round. My boy Yura, say hello to the...
Hello, people.
Thank you. So we're both driving ATS and the race is about to start after the warm-up is over. And as you can see, Yura had a pretty good qualifying session. What a fucking time that was. And then myself starting from P10. So basically, as I said, you'll have one job. Overtake Reutemann at the start, stay ahead, don't spin. Easy.
First two things I can maybe do. Not spinning, that will be hard.
Oh yeah, the other very important thing will be not to cause a mass accident in the first three turns. So where else should I... Oh yeah, got a few more places to drop this link to. So that should be the link spammed everywhere. And I need to put the chat to a place where I actually see it. So I can go off the track in the straight. So that's what I normally do. I look at the chat and then just forget to do anything really. Seems like the AI is definitely going for longevity. They'll take the hards. Oh, you're taking the hards as well.
No,
Okay. So the meat tells me you're on hards.
I should be on softs.
So Reutemann, you, Schechter, Depailler, Andretti, Mansell, Daly, Giacomelli, Pironi, and I forgot to kick out the slow AIs, so that's... we're going to take care of that. So Kogan, Cheever, Keegan, and Lees are out of the session. So 24 of us are going to start. Reutemann, Yu, Schechter, Depailler, Andretti, Mansell, Daly, Giacomelli, Pironi, myself, Regazzoni, Villeneuve, Laffite, I was faster than a Ferrari, Thackwell, Arnoux, Jabouille, Fittipaldi, Piquet, Kennedy, Rebach, Rosberg, Patrese, De Angelis, and Jochen Mass. You're smoking?
I'm missing a wheel.
Yeah, that too. But you were smoking as well. Well, anyway, that's the warm-up over, so we wait until the session jumps over. And then we'll be starting.
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
That the game decided otherwise. The game decided we're starting right now. Fuck everything. Alrighty, so this is gonna be interesting.
Indeed.
Oh, resync. Lovely. Why does everyone have 3000 ping? Fucking AI. Uh, can I see the lights from here? I think I can. I wouldn't bet on it. Alrighty, here goes. Yeah, those are definitely the lights.
It would be horrible start.
Yeah, me too. I lost 7 positions, 8. Mostly because I was considerate with the AI. And I released the clutch too early.
I like stalled.
And I just got killed by somebody. I think I got a lot of damage.
I got some. Down to P11.
Down to P23. AI is giving me the MRF restart experience.
Are they asking for a restart?
I really should. I'm absolutely destroyed. And I spun. I mean, this shit is undrivable now. And some idiot just used me instead of brakes into turn 3. Basically completely wrecked my rear suspension. Well, let's see if I can pull off a recovery.
All right, that was a 3:14.39.
I might be able to catch back up.
That's cool.
Never thought I'm gonna be this glad that a lap is so long. And that I'm so much faster in the windy section than the AI.
That was a 2:38.75.
Aktiv har ju.
What?
Aktiv har ju.
Nice.
All right, that was a 2:36.12.
My tires on the right are hotter than the surface of the sun. on this track is definitely a bad idea.
But somehow it worked.
Nice.
P2.
Wow. Well, I'm climbing back, closing the gap.
All right, that was a 2:36.32.
Nice. Was fun around.
That was a 2:36.45.
I don't think I'll be able to recover at all.
I'm not catching either.
Well, at least you're getting some time back on them. I'm not gaining at all. Despite I'm actually fast, like I can see on the timer that I am faster in the last two sectors. Was just not fast enough.
The front wing damage.
That was a 235.2.
I've got everything damage.
I have also both rear corners.
I got both front suspension and rear suspension damage. It's just absolutely fantastic to drive the car right now. Yeah, thanks, Gokhan. I'm trying.
That was a 236.26. 6.42. That was a 2:36.42.
I'd love to try and take the first two turns fast. It's just not possible. Like, just, I just can't turn to the left. It's completely fogged.
6.22.
Oh, it doesn't want to turn anymore.
Oh, you're a yellow flag. How the fuck are they still 18 seconds away?
You're fast
Yeah,
and all bunched up.
but during quali I was much faster than them, and now they are faster than their actual qualifying laps. Great, we're going to end up racing each other.
And taking each other out.
Well, that can happen. I'm not saying it won't. What's the dust or are you smoking?
That was a 2:37.34.
Oh, and the spinner.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to take these corners sideways. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I tried to fight the understeer. I just pull it out sideways. Oh, it doesn't matter anymore. We're fucked anyways.
Mm. Oh, 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 oh.
By the way, I got more damage from the AI in the first lap than I got from you hitting me.
Everything on my car is yellow.
Or maybe that just means that the car can't get any worse than it already is.
Nice brakes.
Why am I looking at the chat while cornering? I think I set the AI a little bit too aggressive. That's why they were so fucking stupid.
Steikes mi sai.
Yeah,
All right,
I
that
thought I'm
was
gonna
a
do some
252.46.
off-roading. Fucking hell. I just can't turn it into these corners anymore. Well, I'm not the only one. Yeah, so next time, remind me to set the AI aggression to, well, definitely below 50%. That should that should stop them from doing stupid shit like they did.
I almost didn't do.
Yeah, I noticed. I went a little wide in that corner. So it makes me wonder, why did you go wide when I was reading the chat? Because obviously that's the smartest thing you can do while trying to take a corner. Very nice.
Thanks. Not so nice.
That wasn't very nice. At least you bounced out of the way. I was thinking of hitting the curb to avoid you.
All right, that was a 238.44.
Oh, what?
What happened?
I spun.
Ah, alright.
Weird, just lost grip.
Rokas says it's not rally.
Something is wrong with the car now.
Yeah, since basically turn 3, something is wrong with the car. I basically have no rear suspension since then. It's absolutely impossible to drive the car.
It's pulling to one side.
Yeah, mine only does that on straights if I'm at high speeds. Like I basically feel the wheel jumping in my hand. So yeah, next time we definitely don't do aggressive AI. Just lower a bit because it makes it do stupid shit. Give it another 5-6 laps.
All right,
Attrition
that was
starts.
a 2:37.93.
AI starts dying. Oh, I'd love if I could turn it. Oh, fuck off, Andro. Whoa! I'm gonna do this a couple more times and going to crash badly. I need to put a sticky note or something here. To not don't read the fucking chat while trying to take corners.
Boss,
What's happening?
in a bit of a trouble.
You're stuck on the curb.
On grass, part of the car is on the curb,
Yeah, CF,
but not separated from the rest of the car.
CF reversing gets you off because after I got spun, I also had that, and I could actually go off the curb in reverse. And we couldn't move forward, but reverse somehow worked.
And the main issue is that my rear left wheel is on the other side of the track.
Oh. Well, that's certainly not good.
Would be better. I just fucking lost it coming out of the turn 3 maybe? Turn 4? Got on the curb and shot me in the wall.
All right, that was a 2:41.17.
Everyone who's still in the chat, a rip for Yura.
Engine kaput.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll see how long my suspension can last.
I will go to the bathroom and stuff and maybe I will come back.
Alright.
Yes.
So, guys, I'm on my own. My teammate crashed. My car is wrecked. It's gonna be an interesting race. Argentina was much better.
was a 2:39.06.
Thanks, Andro. That's really kind of you. But I'm afraid not even that is going to help me. Oh, fuck. That suspension is certainly dying. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Oh, well. That was to be expected. Nothing unexpected happened here. Oh, that's a lot of pieces. Oh, what have I done? I mean, something pretty stupid. Yeah, I know that. Nothing. The bag just stepped out. Yeah, suspension. Yeah, I know that. It's from fucking lap 1. I have no suspension. Seriously, putting AI aggression high was a really, really bad idea. Right, so let's see how the remainder of this race goes. Yeah, I absolutely tested the barrier. Yeah, Ira definitely has some great name choices. I hope he's gonna keep this up for the next one we're going to do. Yeah, because all you see is big curva written in front of me. So can Pironi go through? Not yet. Depay is coming up. That's a very good idea. But Pironi still couldn't overtake Giacomelli, so you didn't miss anything at all. So it's a bit of a battle between Reutemann, Giacomelli, Pironi, and Depay. Mansell in this fucking ugly car. Lafitte and Jabouille. French battle, Renault versus Ligier. Obviously, Renault is crazy fast in a straight line with the... Yes, Gokhan, I switched it back to live. Here you can see it. I knew what you meant. So Giacomelli is not going to overtake Reutemann. He tried. That's pretty far down for a Ferrari. It's actually pretty good from an Alpha to be in the top 3. Ferrari's nowhere to be seen. I have no idea how he crashed. And I think he spun in after this corner. No, not after this. I'm dumb. Or maybe after this? Yeah. So around here, he just spun and hit the barrier. Yeah, his engine died after he tried to get back on track with a wheel missing and the car stuck on the curb. Yeah, he lost half the car before his engine died. And now Depailler losing a position against Ligier. See, there's been a time when that car was actually kind of good. And I'm not saying it was good, it's never been, but it was okay. And the Renault with the turbo engine also missing a couple laps. That thing should blow. Am I the only one, or is this one of the ugliest Ferraris ever made? Or well, it's the ugliest Ferrari ever made. And these cars in general, are pretty fucking ugly. So that's 19 more laps. We're basically halfway through. I want another race like Argentina that's actually interesting and I finish. That would be great. Still only the 3 of us. We're halfway into the race and the AI didn't get screwed. Now that's surprising. so much AI aggression and they don't do anything to each other, but they use me instead of brakes. A few of the cars are actually jumping there. It's Depailler losing quite a few positions now. And that Renault should be miles faster in the straight than the Ligier. Well, it actually is. Giacomelli is still trying to fight off Reutemann. Had a look on the inside, but that didn't work out. And Pironi is there as well. And now they just pile up again. And first couple cars are actually pretty close together. And then Pironi. No, that's Depailler. Pironi, what am I talking about? Depailler takes the position back. And the Renault loses another one. Andretti goes through in that ugly Tyrrell. That's probably not even a Tyrrell. No, that's a Lotus. Also the ugliest Lotus ever built. And Scheckter and Villeneuve in the ugliest Ferrari ever built. So now Pironi on P2. Giacomelli is not going to overtake him just now. So that's a bit of battling between the two alphas. And other than that, the race is like watching paint dry. Still only 3 of us DNF'd. Right, I'm gonna do a wee tactical break. I'm back and haven't missed much, it seems. Still only 3 of us out of the race. And Reutemann took back the lead. Was a bit of contact there. Look how much faster the Renault is in the straight. Nah, no, I thought he's going to go for a move. He would have tried it if I was there. And then we both have crashed. Reutemann took back the lead, but he's going to lose it on the long straight. Again, much faster than the Williams. And somewhere around the middle of sector 2, he's going to lose the position again. You just can't keep up with the superior cornering of that Williams. Well, that's surprising. Jabouille is still in the lead, and now Reutemann will go through. He does absolutely. Regazzoni all by himself in the middle of nowhere. Nice little pile. Pironi going for the move. That's not gonna happen. Bit of contact there with the Ferrari and the Lotus. And now these three are pretty close together. Unlikely that Giacomelli will get the move done. Somehow he seems to be faster in the straight than the Williams. And for the Renault, it's no surprise. But for the Alpha, it is. And I think that's Andretti right there who also arrived. Yes, that's Andretti. And he goes through. Yes, he does. So he takes third. And Jabouille is still ahead somehow. This is where he usually loses the position. Yep. Just as per the doctor ordered, he gets overtaken. And at this rate, he will also get overtaken by Andretti. And now the superior straight line speed of the turbocharged engine. And this is his chance to pull away. He's not pulling away that much, as he probably should have. But for now, he remains ahead. Reutemann is now pretty much under attack by Andretti and Pironi as well. Giacomelli has fallen back quite a bit. And in fact, both Alphas fallen back. Like Depailler is here. Giacomelli is here. He's chasing Arnoux. Jabouille is still ahead. Probably not for long. Now we're nearing the corner where he gets overtaken by Reutemann regularly. But this time there's no overtake. So he's got a chance to keep that position. Bit of contact between the Williams and the Renault. And Andretti is going for the move. And that goes so well that he loses a position. And now the Renault is much faster on the straight. Reutemann takes flight. And now there's a bit of a gap forming between the first two and Pironi on third. There's Giacomelli having a look, and he goes on the inside. Arnoux drifts through as well and overtakes Andretti. That was beautiful. So Jabo is still ahead. Pironi right behind Reutemann. Let's see what's going on in the back. Ragazzoni actually caught up to these guys.
Hello.
Hello.
I have finally returned.
Good. You haven't missed much.
How did you retire?
Well, I spun and hit the barriers. If you
Ah,
go to the clips and highlights on Vintage, you can see the screenshot. It's actually a pretty interesting race, by the way. It's too bad we're not in it anymore. But yeah, next time I'm definitely gonna lower the AI aggression so it doesn't do crazy shit like it did. Like basically the first 3, 4 are just overtaking each other back and forth. It's pretty nice to watch. I think I'm gonna do some GP4 after this.
I think I'm gonna do NASCAR.
Oh yeah, that too. Now that I discovered it, probably gonna think of a way to add that to the league as well.
Mm-hmm. I think the AI is pretty good in that.
It actually is. Like I haven't done too much. Like I just drove like 2 or 3 test races just to fuck around with the cars,
Mm-hmm.
and and it was like absolutely fun. And it's actually pretty easy to get the game working. Like basically, I found this website that has very clear instructions on what you need to change, and it just works.
That's nice.
So it's still only the 3 of us retired. Where is the attrition that we had in Argentina? And why are the Ferraris so shit? So it's about 8 more laps. 7.5. I actually can't even remember what's the next race. I'm stupid. Right, let me quickly check. Oh, it's gonna be Kyalami. Good old South African Grand Prix. I'm not sure which layout they used in 1980. It's a pretty interesting battle going on between the first three.
Indeed.
So we're so far back in time that even the Ligier was a competitive car. Yeah, so AI in multiplayer certainly don't have the same collision physics as they do when you play alone. Turbocharged Renault is crazy fast in the straight.
He really is. Leader now has got a bit of a death cap.
Yeah, that's surprising. That will only last until the straight.
Mm-hmm.
That Renault is crazy fast. Look at every straight just catching back up. That's quite a bit of a tussle in the back. Ferrari is absolute dog shite.
Oh, P3 is pitting.
Yeah, he does. And he retires. Okay, let's see what happened. Ah, gearbox. And one of the Ferrari is out with engine. That's pretty late in the race. This should have started 10, 12 laps ago. And now the Renault's still in the lead. There are two corners, there's a high chance he's going to lose that. So the next slow right-hander, he's going to be overtaken. Look, I told you. It's been happening every lap. And then in the straight, he's going to come back up. The lighter the cars get, the bigger they jump. And that's the other Alpha retiring. Let me guess, that's a gearbox as well. No, he's just regularly in the pits.
Huh.
Yeah, he's in the pits. I thought he retired. So Renault ahead once again. So Depailler made it out of the pits. It was actually both Alphas fogged. They both fell back big time. There, Andrew, you should be hearing the engines now. For some reason, the sound bit of OBS just shut down. And the Renault goes through again. And then loses it straight away. So that's 3 more laps to go. So there are 3 Lotus cars. Not that it matters. How did I not notice that there are 3 Lotuses?
To be fair, they're all different drivers.
Yeah, they are, but still. That, like, more than 2 cars is more of a 50s, 60s, 70s thing. And that's one of the Lotuses coming into the pits. No, all of them
3
coming into the
actually.
pits. And one of the Ferraris as well. That means they're going to change to softs. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. But it's gonna take ages. Like, a pit stop with these cars is actually a pretty long process.
2 of the Lotuses crashed into each other in the pits.
And somehow they still didn't take each other out.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards took us out. Probably not. Wasn't the Lotus. Don't even know who crashed into me. There's still a handy lead by the Williams. And now look, 2 Ligiers are attacking the Renault French Civil War. And they lapped BK. No, they didn't lap him. I thought they did. He just somehow came up from the middle of the field all the way up here. I have no idea how he did that. Well, I guess that's future world champion. And that's one of the Ligiers through. That's quite a nice lead by the Williams. And that's one more lap. Yeah, not even the Renault top speed will salvage that. That's gonna be a Williams win for Reutemann. And basically all three Lotus and the Ferrari just shot themselves in the leg. They're pitting so late. It's completely unnecessary. But hey, at least we'll have an interesting result. And Reutemann winning has always been on the cards. The Renaults did quite a good job climbing the field. The other one DNF'd already, so he didn't do such a good job. Let's see if
Gonna be close.
yeah, it's gonna be close. Let's see if the Renault can pull this off. He won't. That's Reutemann first, Jabouille second, Pironi, Laffit, Piquet. And here comes the next three. Nah, they just finish. And then a bunch of the back markers are coming up. And then the rest who bit and basically just screwed themselves over with it. Alrighty. I need a screenshot of the final results. And then I thank everyone for suffering through this. And we're probably gonna do more of this with preferably better results.
Hopefully.
So thanks for watching, guys, and see you at the next one. Goodbye.